There's people that would love to dig up the dirt on you. There's people that's watching you in secret. You don't know they're watching. Every time they see you, something is activated inside of them. You know, the hatred that they have for you is off the scale. It's crazy. For so many reasons, they hate the sight of you. They hate your face. They even hate your voice. Anywhere you go, anywhere they see you, they're spending time thinking about you, how much they hate you. I'm telling you, this is real. These types of people are driven by hate for no reason. That's what makes them tick. But they've decided, you in particular, they're going to concentrate on you. They dislike you. Even the sound of your voice irritates them. Oh yes. Very dangerous. They hate the fact that you seem to be doing well, that you're getting on in the world. They don't like it. They're jealous. They would never ever help you in any way. No way. Nothing at all. They love to spread gossip about you. But they've got nothing on you. Because you're not a fool. You're not reckless with your life. You're not living a foolish lifestyle. You're living a clean lifestyle. They would love it if you fell on your face. But guess what? That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. Not while God is in control. Not while God has got your back. Amen. But you know what? People usually hate another person because of their own pain, because of their own fear, because they're just empty inside, and they've allowed the vacuum, they've allowed the devil to come in, and the devil tells them to hate. Look at him. Look at that one. Hate him. When someone hates you for no clear reason, it's about them. It's nothing to do with you. It's about them. They want to feel powerful over you. They want to feel like they've got some kind of authority over you. They've chosen you. They want to put someone down. They want to put you down because it makes them feel good. That's the essence of their personality. That's what they're all about. It's not about you. Don't worry about you. It's about them. They are messed up inside. They will be so happy when you feel isolated and excluded. They'll be so happy when people target you. When people don't want you to be around. They don't want you to be liked. They don't want you to join in with the group. They want you to feel hurt. They want you to question who you really are. Is it because of me? That's what they want you to do. I've noticed there's so many people like this in the workplace. So many people, they've got a point to prove in the workplace. They've got an agenda to put you down. They're loud, they're obnoxious, you know, just coarse. They're making noise about you. You, the quiet one. You don't bother anybody because they're a bully. That's what they are. What does the Bible say about these types of people? Jesus told his followers, if the world hates you, keep in mind that it hated me first. In John 15. Everybody knows that. Those people that are against us, we're not going to retaliate. We're not going to fight fire with fire. We're not going to waste our time, our energy. We're not going to sink to their level. Amen. Because it says in the book of Romans, bless those who persecute you. I take that as meaning pray for those who persecute you. That's what I understand it. Don't curse them. Don't rise up to take the bait. Do the reverse of what they're expecting. Don't be pretending to be. It doesn't mean that you're pretending to be fine when you're actually hurt. It just means that you've turned your face away from them. You walked a different way. Amen. You've got to walk away from toxic people whenever you can. You don't owe anything to anyone. You don't owe nothing to no one. Someone who wants to get into your life, into your business, they don't have permission to do that unless you give it to them. Someone who's asking a lot of questions about your life. You want to be with people who build you up, who are for you. You know them inside out. They're not sneaking around behind your back. They are faithful friends and family. They are with the Lord. With the Lord. You just have to keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing the good work. Keep being the person that you are. And don't let people intimidate you. Don't let people put out the fire that's inside of you. Don't let them win. Amen. Listen, God knows people. He knows people who's against you. He sees everything. It doesn't matter what gadgets they have, what phones they have, social media and this and that on the internet. God sees everything. God knows all technology. God knows all minds. God knows all thoughts. Imagine that. He knows everybody's thoughts. Imagine that. God will protect you. He's promised to protect you because you are with him. And there will be justice down the line. In his own time. In his own way. There will be justice. You better believe it. So just let everything run its course. Amen. Just let everything run its course. They can't define you by their hate. They can't control you by their hate. You are the person that you are. You're not defined by anybody else. No matter what anyone says about you, that's got no bearing on you. They cannot limit your circle of chances. They have no authority. They can't control your life. Being the target of someone messes with your head. I know that because I've been there. You feel exposed. You feel like everyone's watching and waiting for you to mess up. You might feel small. You might feel excluded for a while. They might get you into a mindset when you feel like you don't deserve good things happening to you. Like you're downgrading yourself. If you ever feel like that, like you start to dislike yourself because of other people, then you need to understand this is the work of the devil. Don't lower yourself. I'm telling you, most of the time, people hate out of their own brokenness and they don't even realize it. They're scared of what you represent. They don't want you to surpass them. You know? Sometimes they're scared of the possibility that you don't need them anymore. You don't need them anymore. You've matured. You've grown. You've blossomed. And they liked it when you depended on them. Now you've flown away from the nest. You don't need their guidance anymore. They don't like it. They feel like you should always be connected to them, under them. Maybe you was always included in all the jokes. Maybe all the jokes was about you. Maybe the laughter, the fun, it was about you. You know them type of friendships? You was part of the routine. They used to tear you down in front of people, humiliate you in the crowd. Was you supposed to accept that forever? No. Now is the time to go your own way, where you're valued. It doesn't matter what they think. You are the person that God created, and He created you to be a leader, not a follower. Maybe even just a leader of yourself. Amen? You don't have to be subjected to someone else's control, someone else's ridicule. My friends, don't freak out about the way people treat you. Just keep trusting in God. It doesn't matter what people think. Keep your hands clean. Keep moving forwards. Keep being the person that you are. Keep loving. Don't spoil yourself. Don't spoil the personality that you've got, the character that you've got, because people have been against you in the past. So what? Amen? Who are they anyway? You will not bow down, you will never bow down to anybody's poison agenda for you, for anyone's victimization, for anyone's evil plans. If they hate you, if they hate the sight of you, it's up to them. It's up to them. Don't worry, they'll find someone else in a while to continue with their nonsense in no time at all. Once you let them know that you don't care, that you've moved on, because they're waiting and they're looking for a reaction. I've seen people, I've observed people carry around their own hurt and their own hate, like they're wearing a heavy coat, big old coat. They're walking around with this hate because they're bitter inside. They're bitter and twisted inside. Instead of sorting it out and working through it, working through their stuff, working through their problems, they'll never work through it. They want to aim it at someone else. They want to aim it at you. Maybe they're jealous, maybe they're scared. Maybe they're scared that you're going to leave them behind, that you're going to move on in life. Maybe they just like the feeling of feeling bigger and better than you, bigger than certain people, you know, putting people down. That's what makes them tick. That's what they enjoy. That's not your job to fix people. That's not your job. If people want to judge you, let them judge. Let them judge all day long. So what? Don't let haters run your life. Don't let them control your life. Don't worry about crooked people, evil people. Just trust in God and keep doing right by Him. That's all that matters. Amen? That's the big picture. That's the big picture. That's the thing that you need to focus on. God, not the little bits of fluff, the little ants, the little irrelevant things about people's opinions and perspectives of you. You focus on the King of the universe. You focus on God. Amen? The bigger picture is the reason why you're here, to follow God, to serve God, and to make your life worthwhile, fulfilled in its purpose. That's the reason why you was born. Did you know that? You're going to get opposition along the way. Just remember, you're living your life to do God's work. You're getting better at what you do. And those small-time haters don't like it. They're stuck in the past. Amen? They don't like it. They don't like who you are. But you've got to keep showing up. You've got to keep being who you are. You've got to keep doing what you do. People love to wait around and see if someone fails. Oh, he should have failed by now. She should have failed by now. Is she still doing it? They're waiting for you to fail because they failed. They want you to be in their club, the failure club, because they don't have any kind of hope, optimism for anyone to succeed. They don't have any joy. They just love it when people fail. They can't imagine anyone being happy, being successful, because it's not them. They was never happy. Listen, you don't have to prove them wrong. It's not a competition. You just carry on being who you are. You can feel the hate. You can feel it. And it's your discernment. You can feel it. They could even tell you to your face that they don't hate you. Maybe they're smiling at you, but you know it's a fake smile because you can feel it. Don't try to fool me. I can feel it. You know? Because you're not a fool. You've got discernment. Don't forget, God can see the whole mess. God can see who's against you. Looking down, God can see who's against you. You might not understand why they're against you, but God understands. That doesn't mean that God's going to take that trouble away from you straight away. No. Maybe you've still got to go through it. Maybe it's part of God's plan. Maybe it's going to strengthen you, you know, into your purpose. Afflictions, we can't avoid them, you know. God's ways are higher than our ways. It doesn't mean that you're on your own. It doesn't mean that you're fighting on your own. It doesn't mean that you're surviving on your own. God's with you. You can always lean on him. You can always pray to him for everything, and he will hear you. They are not the ones who have control of you. They are not pulling the rug. They're not pulling any strings on you. They've got no power on you, because God has got your back in the long run. In the long run, you will still be standing in the future. But they are just temporary obstacles, right? They cannot stop you from being who you was meant to be. God will give you the gift of who you are and not people. The gift of who you are. At the end of the day, people will always have reasons to dislike you, but you can't listen to that. You can't control that. This is the world that we live in. But you can control how you respond. How you respond in a way that will surprise them, in a way that will shock them. Well, I was being nasty to him or her, and they never fighted back. They never fought back. That's the way to do it. That will make them think about themselves. What am I doing? Why am I persecuting this person? I'm wrong. That will make them understand the error of their ways, and they need to change. You are a good example. You are a shining light. You are a beacon of light. You don't go down to those levels. Trust in God. Follow God's ways and keep doing the right things in your life. It doesn't matter who hates you. Your life is an answer to so many things. Your life is an example to so many people. This is what your life is all about. Amen. Maybe they don't like you for who you are. Eventually they'll understand that they've been so wrong, that they've been nasty. They'll cry about it. They cannot define you by their hate. They're wasting their time. Wasting their time. You are defined by the one who walks with you. Amen. So keep walking. Keep following the path. I hope this word helps somebody today, because there's people that will take an instant dislike to you. I know I've talked about this before, but I have to talk about what comes into my mind when I wake up. So I do hope this gives encouragement and it helps somebody understand the process of people's minds, of their hatred, why they do it. Thank you for listening, my friends. God bless. Shalom. Have a great Saturday and Sunday. Bye-bye.